What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Stephen. We back with another video today, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. First, before I even get to say anything, we almost hit that 20K, man. Y'all know I'm doing a hot chip challenge at 20K, so y'all go ahead and hit that button. But listen, forget all that right now. Ever since Lil Durk been locked up, boy, these boys been taking L's. O Block, OTF, 300, 1600, 14,000 odd niggas, bro. They either all getting locked up, shot. That should tell y'all ain't nothing good coming out of the streets, gang. I don't know what's going on. It's like bro got locked up and all they water got cut off. And they just start doing anything, gang. So shout out to 90 Jake for the video, man. I've been seeing clips or whatever, but I ain't never heard the full story. You know he usually go in depth, so we finna go ahead and lock in and see what's going on. And without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get to the video.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Lil.
Hey, y'all know what they be making them rap characters out of like cartoons and shit, bro? They're like Hank Hill, bro, with hats and everything, the fade, drop fade, and all that type of shit. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And videos they be making. Maybe it's just me, man. Let me stop yapping, bro.
Durk affiliate OTF Boona being charged with kidnapping a man, duct taping his hands, and then executing him with a firearm. There's an old saying, you can take a dog out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dog. Chicago has bred some of the most ruthless killers,
Man.
and generations of kids have grown up around vicious, senseless violence. So what happens when one of these kids moves out of Chicago? You'd think it would save them, but the reality is, hurt people, and some people are just too far gone.
Man.
32-year-old Michael Golden would be more commonly known as OTF Boona, a close associate of Lil Durk. A black disciple, Boona was from Lamron, otherwise known as 300, and his reputation has him listed as one of them ones. With arrests as early as 17 for a weapon, 18 for armed robbery, and later for a machine gun, Boona was very much a product of his environment.
Yeah, bro.
Which soon start to exceed expectations. With Durk's rise to fame, he'd move OTF down south, making Atlanta home base. Boona was now out of the south side of Chicago, but apparently couldn't let go of his old ways. In March of 2021, Boona was accused of jumping out of an SRT Durango and opening fire on 4 people outside of a mall, resulting in a gunfight. 3 would end up shot.
Dang, how you move to a whole another city and get new ops? Like, you can go have worldwide ops, gang. What in the world? Hey, fuck it.
Including a 6-year-old boy. Boona would jump back in the SUV and flee the scene without realizing he dropped his phone. This piece of evidence would lead to his arrest.
That's crazy.
19-year-old Jakava Harris was shot in the foot before firing back at Boona. 19-year-old Deshaun Powell was shot in the back, and 18-year-old Karanji Reese would be unharmed. These 3 were members of MCF/Glizzy Gang. MCF standing for Money Comes First. The one who shot back was known as Lil Man, a local rapper from Atlanta, and this shootout would set off a chain of events. 3 months after the mall shooting, Lil Durk's house in Atlanta was broken into by home invaders and gunshots were exchanged. The very next month, 19-year-old Marcus Holland Jr. was killed. He was known as Mark, was a member of MCF Glizzy Gang, and is rumored to have been one of the shooters that broke into Durk's home. It's been said they targeted Durk after Man was shot by OTF Boona. MCF Glizzy Gang would damn near fall apart as Man would be sentenced to federal prison after a federal agent was shot during a car theft. Karanji Reese would later be arrested for a nightclub shooting in which he allegedly shot 6 people, killing 2. With Durk's federal takedown, it would seem the city of Atlanta now felt like they could target OTF, knowing the main source of income behind them was gone.
I ain't gonna lie, if I'm 32, I'm not beefing with no nigga named Lil Man. I'm letting them YNs do their thing. I'm not beefing with nobody named Lil Man. Everybody know a man in the hood is up to no good. I'm not gonna cap to you. See, now if I'm 32, I'm not trying to be out shooting niggas, bro. 32, yeah, bro. Yeah, niggas tripping.
Just months ago, OTF Duty Low would be robbed and shot in Atlanta, and an affiliate of Quando Rondo would post his chain and watch to Instagram. But Boona wasn't hiding behind Durk's money. And Durk's lyrics would highlight the type of savage Boona is, as Durk said in his song Monitoring Me. Boona a bug, he gon' get up with you. See, I pay him not to get rid of. Talking about the ones with the Twitter fingers. Boona had a reputation of violence, and on July 22nd, 2025, he'd remind everyone.
My husband was driving, it was around 7 a.m. when leaving to work, and he actually saw the body and saw the officers, and he stopped and he was like, you know, should we be worried?
What makes this mystery?
She got a cool lisp. But her teeth in the roof of her mouth, you know what I'm saying? I used to have a homeboy in school like that, boy. That sucker used to, boy, them S's, boy, be like 4, 5 S's on that motherfucker. Chill, cuz.
Is what Abby Gonzalez and her neighbors say they didn't hear at around 6 o'clock Tuesday morning. No gunshots, no screams, no sounds of violence that would explain how a man in his 20s ended up dead with a gunshot wound.
I have 2 little ones in the house, and we're always outside here in the church, so it makes us, like, you know, feel scared a little bit.
Police arrived on scene locating a Hispanic man who'd been shot to death, but nobody reported gunfire. The next day, the man was identified as 28-year-old Oscar Alexis Cruz, a father of 1. Investigators would soon learn of the horrors Oscar went through leading up to his violent death. An arrest warrant would be signed for Boona on August 7th. It would allege Boona traveled to Lawrenceville, a city 40 minutes from downtown Atlanta. Between 1:30 in the morning and 3 a.m., police allege Boona broke into Oscar's home, bound his hands with duct tape, demanded money, searched through his home, and executed him by shooting him multiple times, then dumped his body 9 minutes away in a church parking lot. Boona would be charged with murder, aggravated assault, home invasion, kidnapping, armed robbery, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Escaping the city of...
I really want to know how they be able to single out a specific person. Like, technology is so crazy these days, bro. Like, and they figure this out quick. Like, bro, you cannot do crimes. I don't know why niggas still think they getting away with crime, bro. Y'all niggas is going to jail, bro. How did they single this nigga out so fast, bro? Like, they ain't looking at no other. Straight to bro. Oh yeah, he's a menace. We gotta get him.
Chicago and moving to Atlanta for a new start, OTF Boona is just Boona without Durk. The fame, the fortune was sitting inside of a federal facility, while Boona was left to fend for himself and revert back to the old him. As the quote says, you can take a dog out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dog. And now, Boona is...
I don't think nobody says that, Jake. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never heard that. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard that a day in my life. But I get what you... it's in comparison to the real saying, I get where you coming from. I think you made that up, though. Nobody says that.
Facing fucking forever. And for bounding someone with duct tape before executing them, I wouldn't be surprised if he faces execution by the state of Georgia. Now, one of the most important things to take from this video, in my opinion, is Lil Durk is OTF. OTF is nothing without Lil Durk. I don't think anybody has really reached that level of success aside from a handful of people out of Chicago, right? You got G Herbo, you got Chief Keef. As far as like millionaires or even multi-millionaires, Lil Durk is up there.
Yeah.
The guys he had around him were willing to do shit because that's what kept him in Durk's circle. Other than that, they didn't have anything. They didn't really add any value. They weren't dropping hit songs. And the music is how Durk is getting all of his fucking...
Okay, Jake finna yell. So we watch what we came to watch, you feel me? But listen, 32 years old, bro, just threw his whole life away. 32-year-old crash out is crazy. I just want y'all to know that. A 32-year-old crash out is crazy. I be outside looking for the YNs. Now I gotta be outside looking for the elderly. It's crazy. You feel me? Now he about to do the rest of his life probably in jail, gang. That shit ain't nothing to play with. This shit ain't even... I don't even know why we glorify stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? But it is glorified. It's gonna keep happening. The more we fuel that fire, bro, it's gonna keep happening, bro. And ain't nothing changing, bro. And it was crazy. This is happening in every single place in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Every single place in the United States. It's just not Atlanta. It's just not Chicago. It's just not whatever y'all think. This stuff happens everywhere. And it all be fueled off of internet BS, you feel me? So y'all let me know what y'all think about the video, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And as always, peace. Let's get to that 20K though.